All right, and as I want to also say, like, I apologize for the camera. Obviously, it's not HD camera. I'm not gonna say what I'm recording it off of because I don't want to like get any negative relash. You know, you get all the positive stuff, but when you say something negative about a product, you might get in trouble. So I'm not gonna say too much on, you know what I mean, on what I'm recording. But I do apologize. I hope this does get like not super duper grain, but maybe as this stuff goes along and if I get more serious about it, um, I will get better equipment and probably have somebody do the editing and all that cool shit that, you know, most of these stuff, so I don't waste your time, but filler and breath. But as we was just talking about like Mary Kay and how she, you know, always has an opinion as far as like what we should draft, and she was thinking like, you know, she really doesn't like Baker Mayfield for whatever reason. Let me go by saying this, that I want Baker Mayfield. At first, I wanted Saquon Barkley, but Baker Mayfield makes the better sense for us. For the fact that we did sign Tyrod Taylor, which is an excellent sign, and they got the same type of style. If you know what I mean, like they just at least the same height. You know what I mean? Maybe they got the same traits. I don't really know because I haven't watched too much film on Tyrod Taylor, but I've always admired his game. When I did see the Buffalo Bills come on here in Cleveland, so you know it's he's definitely like, I'm happy. I said that we should have got him the entire time. So once we did get him, it was crazy because it was just like I always said that he was gonna be a Browns or he should be a Browns, but I didn't know what it was gonna take to get him. And the fact that John Dorsey is there, love the hires, love the new hires. I appreciate Sashi for what he did. He was the hard nosed lawyer guy, you know, crunching numbers, just making sure the numbers was good. And you know, you kind of need a bad guy like Sashi to kind of like see, you know, get a little sunlight in the future because, you know, like I said, he was a lawyer. You know what I mean? He didn't give. I don't know for sure. Like the players could correct me, but he didn't give a fuck about no feelings. You know what I'm saying? So he was there to like do the contracts or whatever and make sure, you know what I mean, like the numbers was good, and he did. He made sure like we have so many freaking picks this. We got so many picks for this draft this year. We got so much cap room this year. Granted, like what we had a losing season and the result of it. But you know, you gotta look at the positive now. You know, we passed that. We went through the tough times. It looks like the storm is over, and we could kind of see some sunlight at the end of the tunnel, which I'm super excited about. But yeah, back to what they were saying. Baker Mayfield is the guy for us, and the reason why I say that is because, um, I mean, just what everybody else has been kind of like saying. It's just like the QB. I'm not all into analytics. I don't get the stuff or whatever, and but I do see what I see, and I played with guys before where they had played the quarterback position, and just playing with people that can help your team win. You know what I mean? Just like they put the ball where it needs to be at all times, and that's the most important thing. That's what where Kaiser struggled last year. Um, is just the timing of everything. You know, everything was a bullet with him. Everything was like the window would be there and he'd see it real quick, and then like, you know, everybody in the NFL is fast. You know what I mean? Like in the college, you probably have like maybe like a handful of guys on your team. You know what I mean? In so many teams, you probably have a handful of guys that's like super fast. This in the NFL, everybody's fucking fast. Everybody's quick. So like he knew that, and he'd see somebody open and he'd just dart the fucking pass there as hard as he could, and it wouldn't be accurate sometimes. Sometimes that motherfucker hit the floor and fucking throw an intercept. Every time he wound up for a deep ball, like my heart dropped. Like my heart dropped to my stomach because I already knew that this was not going well. Like it was just the wind up. You was like, oh shit, you holding your breath like hopefully somebody catches it or nobody catches it. You know, somebody on the team, or hopefully it's not interception or nobody catches it, because that's always what you thought when he wound up. With Baker Mayfield, we won't have that issue anymore. I feel with him being already short and him having to like work so hard is that he knows that he said it time after time he has to throw through passing lanes. All the short quarterbacks kind of said that, you know, between Drew Brees and what's his name, Russell Wilson. Um, they all, you know, kind of had to throw through lanes and stuff like that. And I'm sure there was like countless others. Those are the two that come to my head right now. Um, but they throw through lanes, and And I think that's what a quarterback needs to do. He needs to be cerebral. He needs to like know the game. You know what I'm saying? To be successful, especially at the quarterback position, you gotta know the game to be dominant, to be here for a long time. You gotta just everything. You gotta see behind you, gotta see in front, you gotta see you just gotta feel it. And I feel like Baker has that. He has that ability, he has that knack. I heard he was like a super like good at video games and shit like that. So um he definitely got potential to know the game. He got potential to be a great NFL quarterback because of that. And I will bring up Brock Osweiler. Like I know when we got him, I didn't like it when we first got him because I remember him being 6'7" and having his passes batted at the line, and I'm like, the fuck, like. I seen this when he was with Denver. I'm like, this dude's fucking 6'7". His passes is batted at the line. Like, I just was like mind blown. And then I was like, when we got him, I was like, man, this dude gets his pass by. And I swear, as soon as they had that game on the preseason where he got his pass by blocked down, they cut his ass that same week. And those are the preseason games. So then we went on ahead with Kaiser, which was a good idea as far as him being the best quarterback, being a dual threat. He probably was the best option. But yeah, I definitely root for Baker Mayfield for the number one pick over Saquon Barkley. And the reason why I say that is because when you take a look at Saquon, great athlete, great talent. I've heard nothing but great things about the kid. But again, I live in Ohio, and there was a cat here that left out of here not too long ago named Ezekiel Elliott. And I used to hate on him just because he wasn't from Ohio. I felt like we needed more Ohio guys in an Ohio State program. Like, nothing against him personally. It was just like, man, this dude's from, like, Illinois or something like that. And I was like, this dude, like, he's not even Ohio. Like, but he came here and he embraced the Ohio culture. He embraced the Buckeye culture, OH10. So, he got big ups on me as far as that. But what I'm trying to say is, like, with Ezekiel, he was an impact player. Like, the game that, like, the dude, we should have won 2 championships. He's a winner for one. We won 1 championship with him. We could have had 2 at that Michigan State game. They would have gave him the ball more than 13 times. You at least need to give a star player like that the touches 20 times. You can't give your star player, you know what I'm saying, the best person on your offense 13 times and expect to win. Like, that's why when he was mad, I was like, man, I don't blame him. Like, how you going to get the ball 13 times? Like, he was trying to win. He was a winner. You know what I'm saying? He had that much impact to the game. Saquon Barkley, I can't say he's been the same. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't win anything. You didn't win any championship. You started off number 1 in Heisman, and then you didn't even win it. You know what I mean? Like, what are you going to do? Are you that much of impact? Yeah, you can catch out of the backfield and stuff like that, but are you a winner? You know what I'm saying? Can you really be an impact? And we already got Duke, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Duke is that nigga, man, for real. Like, people don't realize it because he a smaller dude. We had Crow in the back, but actually, like, Duke was supposed to be the smaller back, but he was more the power back than Crow, because Crow was only good in open space. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't do anything like stay up on his feet, and he'd get shoestring tackled every time. So basically, what I'm trying to say with this is that I would take Baker over Saquon for the fact that I don't think that Saquon will be that much of a playmaker because, again, he didn't win anything. Like, being in Penn State, granted, Ohio State versus Penn State, but Penn State, if I can recall, Penn State beat Ohio State a couple times within, a couple past years or something like that. So, you know what I mean? For your team could be potentially better than Ohio State if you say that you beat them a couple times, and we can say that that's true. So if you beat Ohio State, you probably pretty much the best team in the Big Ten, and you still didn't come away with anything. Like, that means you're not that good, bro. Like, so I'm gonna have to say pass on the number 1 for Saquon Barkley. I mean, we can get him with the number 4 if he's there. But definitely we're gonna pick Baker first, number 1 overall. That's my thing. And as far as like with the 4th pick, you don't know. You don't know who's there. But if Saquon's there, you could take him. If Bradley Chubb's there, you could take him. If Mika Fitzpatrick or Denzel Ward is there, you could take him. Definitely would love some more people on the defense. But yeah, definitely Baker Mayfield is my number 1. So we'll see. The draft upstate is coming up this week, and I'm running up on time. I was supposed to be 5 minutes on this one, but I just wanted to get that out. All right, well, we'll see. Take care.